This is modern homesteading. Today I've had a windfall, and it's a big one. Found another soft spot. Not to worry. Well, so much for that shortcut. Well, I'm off then. So I reckon from the rings on this tree's give or take about 75 years old. It's pretty big for 75. It's got some really, had some serious growth spurts when it was young. You can see here how big the distance between the rings. Of course, each ring is a year's worth of growth. It tells you how quickly it grew. You know, up, especially out this way. Up until this point here, you know, so its first 25 or so years it really took off, and then it slowed down precipitously, and then started getting slower and slower. So the best I can count, about 75. It's got a lot of color in it, that gray color. You know, pine is usually a real nice yellow color. And so that's, I don't know what causes that gray. It seems to me to be maybe water stain. It's gotten water in through it, I don't know. It's interesting. But it's pretty sound, actually. It's really wet. This is the heartwood, the center. But it's pretty sound. I don't know why this wouldn't make suitable timbers. Let's look at the other end. Got the same thing here, obviously, but sound. Just discolored. To make this big pine tree work for what I have intended, I'm going to need 8-foot pieces. So let's pull it off, cut it to 9 feet, roll out the ends, and see what the condition the other end is in. That's exactly what I wanted here. I got a big old chunk of wood there. We can do something with that. Some spike knot in it. That's a chunk of wood. Suppose we can get some timbers out of there. I really do think this pine's gonna do. It feels plenty sound. I think I'll go ahead and cut some timbers, or at least a couple, see how they turn out, see what happens, and this might just work out. If you guys remember the Back to Basics series where I kind of did incremental steps of that bridge, I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag of what I'm building, but it's something that's going to be really cool, and it's something that is timber framed. It's going to depend on how well these timbers come out, so it still remains to be seen, but I'm pretty sure that I think so far it should work out. So one thing I might do to make this a little bit more fun and interactive is this will be kind of a learning process for a lot of guys that will be interested in timber framing or getting into it. I want to make sure that I take the time to kind of explain what I'm doing a little better than I did on the last one. And also, if you have questions about what's going on here or anything that took place in today's video, go ahead and ask those. Put those in the comments, and maybe I can pick out a few of them at the end of each video, answer those that are relating to this project here. So that's it for me today. I'm going to pack up my tools and head out, but tomorrow, Lord willing and the weather, I'll be back down here and we'll get the chainsaw mill set up and we'll start milling some ponderosa pine timbers. Oh, how time flies when you're having a good time. Part 3 is in the can, should be up tomorrow, so you'll have to wait and see what the final outcome will be. So thanks for watching, and invite you now to subscribe if you haven't already, and you can get notifications and follow our homestead project. And those of you who are subscribing, I also invite you to please take a moment and click a thumbs up. It really helps, and it's a way that you can contribute and support the channel. And I really appreciate that. So we'll see you next week, and tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.